Hello and welcome to episode 218 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Zed. This channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Due to the popularity and many requests, I will be doing another 3-part video, this time for Namco Classic Collection Vol.2. Namco Classic Collection 2 was released in 1986 by Namco. My first time playing this game was at Funway Entertainment Center in Batavia, Illinois. Namco Classic Collection Vol.2 is a multi-game cabinet with a 4-way joystick and 1 button, with each game using the button differently. This cabinet offers 7 games in all. The games include Pac-Man, Rally X, New Rally X, and Dig Dug. Also included are what are called the arrangement versions of Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Rally X. The arrangement versions of the games are a complete re-release of the original, offering many new things including a 2-player simultaneous mode. Due to the many changes of the arrangement versions, I will only be covering one of the games per video. For this video, I'll be covering Pac-Man Arrangement. Pac-Man Arrangement is a maze-themed game in which you control your chomper with a 4-way joystick, although this game does not use the button. This game plays like the original Pac-Man, although there are many updates and improvements. I'll be covering the changes and updates to this game. This version not only has what made Pac-Man great, it also brings other items from other Pac-Man sequels. This game offers multiple mazes like Miss Pac-Man, as well as power-ups and 3D effects similar to Pac-Mania. I will cover the different power-ups as they come up. Just like the original Pac-Man, you need to eat up all the dots within the mazes. Like I mentioned earlier, this game offers a 2-player simultaneous mode. Player 1 will control the yellow chomper and Player 2 will control the green chomper. The chompers are not harmful to each other. Once you enter a credit, you will need to choose whichever game you wish to play. Choosing Pac-Man will bring you to the Mode Select screen. You can either choose the original or arrangement version of the game. Choosing arrangement will bring you to the Player Select screen. You can choose to play either Player 1 or Player 2 or both at the same time. At the top of the screen, you will see the ghosts along with their names. A couple of differences from the original game will begin with the ghosts. The ghosts have new names, although their nicknames are similar. The ghost's name and nicknames are as follows. The red ghost is Urchin with the nickname of Clyde, the pink ghost is Romp with the nickname of Pinky, the blue ghost is Stylus with the nickname of Inky, and the orange ghost is Crybaby with the nickname of Blinky. As you can see, due to a glitch, Clyde and Blinky have traded colors, although the Japanese release, the ghost names are correct. To avoid confusion, I'll refer to the ghosts by their original names. In addition to the original 4 ghosts, there is now a 5th ghost. This ghost will be yellow and wear glasses. This ghost's name doesn't translate from the Japanese version and is only listed as question marks, although his nickname is Kinky. Once you press the start button, you'll get a brief cut screen. During the cut screen, you will hear an updated version of the original cut screen music. You'll see Pac-Man in a horizontal corridor and you will be chasing Kinky, although he will be blue. You're also being chased by the remaining 4 ghosts, although they are their regular deadly colors. Eating the blue Kinky will change the rest of the ghosts to blue and then you can eat them. After the cut screen, you'll be brought to a colorful maze. The shape of the maze is similar to the original, although not exact. The maze walls will be made of blocks similar to those from Blockland from Pac-Mania. There will be 186 dots spread throughout the maze, as well as 4 Energizer dots. These dots will float up and down in a 3-dimensional effect, although this will not affect gameplay. You will then hear the updated version of the game's beginning tune. After the tune, your chomper will begin moving. The ghosts will act similarly to the original game. Contacting ghosts will cost you life, although unlike the original game, the gameplay will not stop, and if you have an extra life in reserve, it will appear where you began at the beginning of the game, and you will be invulnerable for about 2 seconds. After Clyde exits a pen, Kinky will appear in the regeneration box, although he will be blue. Just like the cutscene indicates, eating him will cause the other ghosts to change to blue, allowing you to eat them. If you don't eat Kinky, he will immediately chase down Pinky. Once he contacts Pinky, he will get stunned and Kinky will jump on top of Pinky, creating a large ghost. This ghost will have large bunny ears and he will be able to jump from one place in the maze to another. When he jumps, a target will appear on the ground warning you he is about to land, giving you a warning to get out of the way. When a large ghost is blue, you'll earn double points for eating him, although you will not advance to the next score. For example, if you eat the large ghost first, you'll earn 200 points times 2 for 400 points, and the next ghost you eat will advance to 800 points. If you eat Kinky the first time, he will appear one more time and try to meld with Pinky. After you eat 63 dots, the first bonus item, which is a pineapple, will appear just below the regeneration cage. Just like the original game, you can eat the bonus fruit for extra points. The bonus fruit will remain on screen for about 10 seconds. A second bonus fruit will appear after you eat the 127th dot. After about 20 seconds, a power-up capsule will appear below where the bonus fruit appears. These pills will give your chomper different abilities. The item that appears will be random. The first item is a red capsule. This capsule will increase your chomper speed for a few seconds. The second item is a pink capsule. Collecting this capsule will cause the ghost to jump into a large brown sack for several seconds. The next item is a blue capsule. Collecting this capsule will cause your chomper to split, and it will follow a mirrored path to whatever you move on the other side. Your mirrored chomper will have a small apostrophe on it, letting you know it is the mirrored image. The mirrored image is invulnerable to the ghost, although it will eat the dots and other items. The next item is an orange capsule, which will increase your pellet digesting speed so you won't slow down while eating the dots. The gold capsule will award 100 points, and you'll hear a laugh. There are other power-ups other than capsules. The first power-up is a magical wand. Eating this wand will change all the ghosts into packages, making them edible for 1,000 points each. The next power-up is a brown sack, which will act the same as the pink capsule. The final item looks like Pac-Man and will award an extra life for eating it. Clearing the first maze will bring you to another cut screen. There will now be 2 flashing arrows at the edges of the lower portion of the maze. Now your chomper will enter from the top right portion of the maze. You will then be chased by the regular 4 ghosts. The chomper will pass over the arrow, but against it. When this happens, nothing special happens, although when it moves over the arrow in the same direction, the chomper will rocket across the maze to the next wall. When this happens, it shows you hitting the ghost, which will stun them, allowing you to pass safely. Once you reach the end, Kinky will enter the maze, and the chomper will pass over the dash again, and you will rocket across, eating Kinky as well as the rest of the ghosts. Round 2 will bring a new maze layout. There will now be 2 side exits as opposed to 1. This maze will have 6 of the dash arrows like those you were shown in the cutscene. The bonus fruit for this stage is a mushroom. For this round, Kinky will now chase down Blinky as opposed to Pinky. He will attempt to do this twice just like the previous round. He will cause him not only to become large, but he will have horns and boxing gloves. When he is in this state, he can do a bull charge across the board similarly to how you move after running over an arrow. After clearing stage 2, you will enter World 1 since the previous 2 mazes are considered World 0. During World 1, Kinky will make 2 attempts to meld with a single ghost similarly to World 0. Stage 3 will have a maze which looks like the one you faced in the original game. This stage will have 236 dots and a cherry as the bonus fruit. These boards layout will have something new, which is a slight throwback to Junior Pac-Man. At the beginning of the stage, there will be a wave where the dots will get large before returning to the regular size. Eating the dots while they are large will slow you down slightly, although you will earn more points for doing so. This wave will happen about every 5 seconds. For this round, Kinky will chase Inky as opposed to Blinky. If Kinky melds with Inky, he will become large and be wearing glasses. When he is large and reaches the center vertical portion of the maze, he will split into 2 and follow the mirrored path just like when you eat the blue capsule. If you eat the Energizer, the clone of Inky will disappear. If either Inky touches your chomper, you will lose a life. The maze for Stage 4 will look very similar to Stage 3, although there are some slight differences. This maze will have 8 dash arrows, 2 in each corner. For this maze, there will be 246 dots, and it will have the waves of large dots. For this round, the bonus fruit will be a peach. Kinky will chase down Blinky for this stage. Stage 5 will bring something new to the maze, which are stairs. Climbing the stairs will slow your character down slightly, allowing the ghost to catch you easier. Climbing down these stairs will speed up your chomper, allowing you a slight edge so it works out even in the long run. There will be 16 staircases for this maze. For this stage, the bonus fruit will be a strawberry and Kinky will chase down Pinky. Stage 6 will also have 16 staircases and look similar to Stage 5, although now there is something new, which are jump pads. These jump pads will be either red or blue. The 2 red pads are connected as well as the 2 blue pads. Moving your chomper onto one of these pads will cause your chomper to jump to the same color pad on the opposite side of the maze. This maze will also have a strawberry for the bonus fruit. For this round, Kinky will chase down Clyde. When Kinky melts with Clyde, he will not only become taller but wider. He will have no other distinguishing features. Clyde's superpower is different than the others. Occasionally he will stop and spit out 3 medium-sized dots. This will prolong your completion of the maze. Clearing round 6 will bring you to World 2. The next 4 mazes will have a garden theming with the maze walls made of hedging. During this world, Kinky will appear 3 times in an attempt to meld with 2 of the ghosts as opposed to 1. The round 7 maze will have 2 side exits with 200 dots and an orange for the bonus fruit. Kinky will attempt to meld with Blinky and Clyde. Round 8 will have 214 dots as well as 2 side exits. There will be 6 dash arrows, 2 in each of the top corners and 1 in each of the lower corners. Kinky will attempt to meld with Blinky and Inky. The fruit bonus will also be an orange. Round 9 will have 174 dots, although less of a garden theme, although it is still there. For this round, there will be 3 exits as opposed to 2. The waves of large dots have returned for this round. There will also be 12 sets of stairs, and Kinky will try to merge with Pinky and Inky. The bonus item for this round and the next round will be a bunch of bananas. Round 10 will have 184 dots, although only one side exit. The maze will also have 12 staircases as well as 3 sets of jump pads, 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 pink. Kinky will try to meld with Pinky and Clyde. Completing round 10 will bring you to World 3. The bonus fruit for the next 2 rounds will be a bunch of grapes. For this world, Kinky will have 4 chances to meld with 3 of the ghosts. The round 11 maze will have 204 dots, 1 exit, and will have the waves of large dots. Kinky will attempt to meld with Blinky, Pinky, and Inky. Round 12 will have 220 dots and will also have 6 dash arrows, 2 in each upper corner and 1 in each lower corner. Kinky will try to meld with Blinky, Inky, and Clyde. Round 13 will have 164 dots, 1 exit along with 40 sets of stairs. The bonus fruit for the next 2 rounds will be an eggplant. Kinky will attempt to meld with Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Round 14 will have 146 dots and 1 exit. There will also be 40 staircases along with 2 sets of jump pads, 1 red and 1 blue. Kinky will try to meld with Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. World 4 will have a desert scene with brown walls. For this world, Kinky will have up to 5 attempts to meld with all 4 ghosts. The bonus fruit for round 15 and 16 is the Galaxian flagship. The round 15 maze will have 218 dots as well as 3 exits. Round 16 will have a similar looking maze with 188 dots and 4 dash arrows, 1 in each of the corners. Round 17 and 18 will have a bell for the bonus fruit. The maze for round 17 will have 190 dots, 3 side exits along with 26 staircases. The maze for round 18 will have 168 dots, 26 staircases, although there will be no side exits. Instead, there will be 4 sets of jump pads, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 1 pink. World 5 brings you to a stone-themed maze. For this world, Kinky will have up to 6 chances to meld with all 4 ghosts. Round 19 will have 188 dots and 2 exits. The waves of large dots have returned for this round. The bonus fruit for rounds 19 and 20 will be a key. For round 20, there will be 220 dots as well as 4 dash arrows, 1 in each corner. Round 21 will have 210 dots with 16 staircases. There will also be 2 side exits along with the 16 staircases. Round 22 will have 200 dots as well as 16 staircases. This maze will not have any exits, although there will be 4 sets of jump pads, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 1 pink. Clearing this round will bring you to the final cut screen. You'll see a large number of green Kinky clones which will begin moving from the screen edges then onto a series of vertical paths. After about 5 seconds, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde will join in and move upward down the center path. They will all board a large robotic ghost and the main 4 ghosts will remain on top and it will move down off screen. You will then face the boss stage. This stage will consist of a large cross-path maze with 228 blue dots, although there will be no Energizer dots. Because of the many crossways, it is easier for the ghost to corner you. The large robot ghost will land in the center of the maze, then move to top center. Contacting the robot will cost you a life. Then, 2 red Kinky ghosts will emerge from the robot. These ghosts will continuously chase you down. You need to continuously eat the dots in order to advance through the round. Once you eat 57 dots, a large red dot with an S on it will appear in the center of the maze. Eating the S dot will cause the red Kinky clones to explode and their eyes will fly upward off screen. About 1 second after the red S dot appears, 3 pink Kinky clones will emerge from the robot. Just like before, these pink Kinkys will chase you down. Once you eat the 114th dot, a pink S dot will appear. Eating this S dot will cause all the pink ghosts to explode and their eyes will fly upward off screen. About 1 second later, 4 blue Kinkys will emerge from the robot. After eating the 171st dot, a blue S dot will appear and eating it will cause the blue ghost to explode. Finally, 4 Clyde ghosts will emerge from the robot. Once you finish eating all 288 dots, the orange S dot will appear. Eating this dot will cause the ghost to explode. After the final clone ghost explodes, the robot will fly to the center of the maze and jump down, causing another 228 dots to appear. Each time you eat one of these dots, it will fly and hit the robot. As you eat the dots, the robot will begin to change color from silver to yellow. Once you eat 41 of the dots, there will be an explosion from the bottom of the robot and Clyde will turn blue, although the robot will continue to attack, although faster. As you eat more dots, the robot will begin to turn orange. After eating the 79th dot, there will be another explosion and Inky will turn blue and the robot will continue to attack faster. Eating more dots will cause the robot to turn red. Eating the 117th dot will cause another explosion and Pinky will turn blue and the robot will move faster yet. Eating the 155th dot will cause Blinky to turn blue and cause the robot to begin spinning and moving out of control, making it difficult to predict where it's going. Once you eat the final dot, a Pac-Man figure will appear somewhere in the maze. This item will alternate between yellow and green, which are the two colors of the different players. Once either player eats this symbol, the robot will self-destruct, throwing the 4 blue ghosts off-screen and 16 pair of Kinky's eyes will fly off-screen. You will then get the congratulations screen saying, "Take a bow, you finished the game." But the game never really ends. Someone, somewhere is being chased by monsters. You will then get the results screen, which will give you a bonus of 100,000 points for each extra life you have in stock, 1,000 points for each ghost monster you ate, and 2,000 points for each fruit target you ate. During a 2-player game, after each maze is cleared, you will get a brief cutscene displaying the results for each player. It will show how many dots each player eats as well as the number of ghosts eaten. It will also show the score for each player for the round, and it will show which player wins or loses, although there are no bonus points awarded. Scoring for the game is as follows. You will receive 10 points for the regular dots and 50 points for each Energizer dot. You will also earn 20 points for each dot that Clive places on the maze and 50 points for the large dots that appear from the waves during select rounds. For eating the scared ghost, you will earn 200 points for eating the first ghost, 400 points for eating the second ghost, 800 points for eating the third ghost, 1,600 points for eating the fourth ghost, and 3,200 points for eating the fifth ghost. The fifth ghost can only be achieved by eating Kinky. Like mentioned earlier, eating a large ghost will double the above scores, although the next score will be skipped. For example, if you eat the large ghost first, it will be worth 200 points times 2 for 400 points, then the next ghost will be worth 800 points. By eating multiple large ghosts in a row, you can get 400 points for the first, 1,600 points for the second, up to 7,650 points each. Eating the ghosts while they are packages will earn you 1,000 points each. For eating the bonus fruit, you will earn 100 points for the pineapple, 200 points for the mushroom, 300 points for the cherry, 500 points for the peach, 700 points for the strawberry, 1,000 points for the orange, 2,000 points for the banana, 3,000 points for the grapes, 4,000 points for the eggplant, 5,000 points for the Galaxian flagship, 6,000 points for the bell, 7,000 points for the key, and 8,000 points for the lock. For the extra bonus items, you'll earn 100 points for the gold capsule and 1,000 points for all other items. I really enjoyed playing this game, although I found it to be quite the quarter eater, although I would recommend playing it whether in an arcade setting or on an emulator. I like this game more than Zookeeper, but not as much as Buster Brothers, so Pac-Man Arrangement chomps its way into the 30th position overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos on the first and third Sunday of the month.